Alrighty, what's going on, you guys? I'm back today with another Call of Duty Black Ops video. Of course, playing some Hardpoint on the map of Redwood. This is a pre-recorded game, not live again. Sorry for the second day in a row, but I've just been getting some really insane, objective game mode type, just games in general. I've just been going off on objective game modes, and I don't know what it is, but Hardpoint is actually, like, I really love it right now. I'm really enjoying some Hardpoint. But anyways, this is a pretty crazy gameplay. I go 79 and 26, I believe. You'll see at the end it says something like that. I almost dropped an 80 bomb on Hardpoint, and it's actually against the trash talker. This guy was talking hard trash, and at the beginning here, I do die a couple times in stupid ways, but that's besides the point, you guys, because that's not what matters. At the end, it's what matters if we win, which of course we win. And it matters how good we did, and we did pretty freaking good. So basically, yeah, there was this trash talker, and he was in my lobby, of course. And you know, at first he was actually on my team, and I was gonna do a live commentary. And this was like 2 maps before this. So yeah, he was on my team or whatever, and I was about to do a live commentary, and I started my live commentary, and he was like, "Yo, you should have muted everyone before you started that or whatever." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I'm not gonna do it anyways. I don't really feel like doing a live commentary right now." So I stopped doing it, and you know, we were talking throughout the whole game or whatever. You know, it was perfectly fine. And then out of nowhere, at the end of the game, like, you know, the final kill was running through and all that stuff. Out of nowhere, he literally started talking like hard trash. He started getting like really rude, and he was like being super rude and mean to me and all that stuff. And I was like wondering, like, what the heck, like, why is he like, I thought we were cool or whatever, and he was like being all mean to me and stuff like that, and I wasn't too sure what was going on. And so I just retaliated by saying rude stuff back to him. You know, well, I actually wasn't really saying rude stuff back to him. I was just kind of protecting, or I was not protecting myself, but defending myself. There we go. I was more or less defending myself from what he was saying, because he was saying, you know, that like I'm bad and all that stuff. And you know, a lot of people say that, and it is annoying, and it's very common. But he was just saying that so many times. He was like, "You're so bad. I don't know why you're doing this." He's like, "What do you like?" And I'm like, "How am I bad?" And he's like, "Dude, look what you did or whatever." And I was like, I swear, I was like 50 and 20. Like, it wasn't a bad KD at all. And I was on the hard point for like 3 minutes in that game he was talking about. And I'm like, I'm an objective player 1, and I play a lot of competitive. So, you know, competitive teams like objective players and all that stuff. And he's like, which I don't play like hard competitive, you know, like I'm not on a team. I just have like a little, I have a friend that I play dubs with sometimes. Like, that's it. It's not like we're a team or anything. But anyways, I was saying, like, teams want objective players, and he was like, "Yeah, whatever, dude, you're bad or whatever." The next game starts. We're on Exodus, which actually isn't a horrible map. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people hate it. I actually really enjoyed it, especially for Hardpoint. We're on Exodus, and I go off. I go like 57 and I don't know, probably 57 and 15 or something like that. I can't quite remember what exactly it was, but I went like 57-15, and he started talking trash again. And one of my other teammates also dropped the 50 bomb as well, and he was like, "Oh, you guys only won because you dropped the 50 bomb." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of how you win games. You have to have like gun skill to win games." And he was like, "Dude, look at me, look at my team or whatever." He's like, he's over here like 36 and 30, and I'm like, "Dude, look at you. Like, if you would have done better, your team probably would have done better." And he's like, "Yeah, dude, whatever." And he started talking trash again, saying like, "Oh wow, you're bad. Like, I'm so much better than you." And then he had the audacity to tell me that if I don't have a gaming monitor, or if I don't have a monitor or like a gaming PC or something like that, that I'm trash. He's like, "Look up Lethal Gaming on Twitter or whatever." And I was like, "Okay." So I went to Twitter. I was like, "All right, let me get my phone real quick." And he was like, "Wait, you're telling me you don't have a PC?" And I'm like, "Well, I do, but my not a PC, sorry, but you're telling me you don't have a laptop or something like that?" And I was like, "Well, I do, but my trackpad broke. I can't use it. And you guys know that my trackpad is broken, and I'm trying to get a mouse for it." And he was like, "Dude, you don't have a computer or PC or anything?" And I'm like, "Well, I do, but it broke, blah, 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 like I just told you guys." And he was like, "Wow." And I'm like, what's the big deal or whatever? And he was like how can you be a competitive gamer and not have a gaming PC or a computer or anything like that? And I said, "I just told you my trackpad broke. I'm getting a mouse for it soon." He's like, "Yeah, whatever." And he's like, "I bet you don't even have a monitor, do you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You don't have like a like you use a TV instead of like a monitor or something like that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I use a TV. What's the big deal?" And he's like, "Wow, dude, you're so bad." Like, he had the audacity to tell me that I'm bad because I don't use a because I don't use a monitor, which I think is stupid because just because you have a monitor doesn't mean you're a better player. Like, I totally destroyed him in this game, and I was running on a freaking Vizio 28-inch TV. Like, I mean, there's no point in even like saying that. That just made him sound so arrogant. It was really stupid. And so, you know, that was some more trash. And then this game started, and you know, I could hear him raging throughout the whole entire match or whatever. Like, I'd kill him and he'd rage. I used my heat wave on him a couple of times and killed him, and I could just hear him just get super mad and all that stuff during the game because I kept heat waving him and killing him, and he was getting super upset. I get my streaks, he dies by my streaks. I get like a quad or something like that with my Wraith, and he got mad about that as well. And I don't know, I just found it really hilarious. And he was still talking trash after the game. He's like, dude, you're still bad. Like, I don't even care. You're still bad. I'm like, dude, I literally just almost dropped an 80 bomb on you. Like, how are you going to say that I'm bad? And he was still saying the whole thing about, like, oh, you don't have a monitor, so, you know, you're bad. And I'm like, okay. Like, whatever. I just, like, it's not going to affect me if somebody, you know, says stuff like that. Because, like, if I'm better than them, then, I mean, really, the trash talking doesn't even matter. Because, like, alright, so think of it this way, if it was a 1v1, right? Because, you know, there's, like, competitive 1v1s on this game, on, like, UMG, I'm pretty sure, and stuff like that. I'm not too up-to-date with all that stuff. My friend usually does that whenever we do 2v2s, but I'm pretty sure on UMG they have 1v1s. Say that one guy, he has a BenQ, you know, 24-inch monitor or whatever, and then this other guy, he has what I have, a Vizio 28-inch TV. You know, if the guy with the Vizio wins, how are you gonna say he's still bad even though he beat you? Like, you have a monitor and he beat you, which doesn't mean that having a monitor makes you good. I mean, it really made me mad because of the fact that he thinks that that's gonna determine whether you're good or not. That's kind of what people say whenever they're like, oh, I wear these clothes, that means I'm rich, or like, oh, I have this, that means I'm cool, or something like that. Like, not really. I mean, it's really all about personality, or in this case, how good you actually play. So, I don't know. I mean, it kind of got under my skin a little bit, but then towards the end, I really just realized that I'm a lot better than this guy. And as you can see, we're actually losing right here. We actually do make a comeback, of course, against these guys, and I get my streaks 2 times, I believe. I'm running the Lightning Strike, the Wraith, and the Hater. Really good setup, actually, and as you can see in a little bit, I think I'm about to pull my Lightning Strike. Yeah, there's my Lightning Strike right there, and then that's really just the start of my streak, honestly. I get my Lightning Strike, then I go off, and actually right here, I think I laid down a little bit, and I stay on the hard point, because I realized how close we are to, like, score, so I was like, I'm just going to stay on the hard point or whatever. So I guess you could call it camping, but really I call it playing the objective, because, you know, to win a game, you have to be in the hard point, and to be in the hard point, you have to stay in a specific area for a certain amount of time, killing the people that are trying to get you. But, you know, you guys can have your own opinion about it, but I don't really call it camping at all. But, yeah, so I pick off a couple guys right here, and then I see that the hard point has changed, and it's over there kind of in the open, so I'm pretty sure I decide I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff over there on top of the hard point. I put my Wraith on top of the hard point, I throw up my Hater, and then I put my Lightning Strike on top of the hard point as well. My Wraith actually gets a triple kill, so I don't think my Lightning Strike actually even gets any kills on the hard point. Oh, it gets 1. Okay, so it got 1 kill. But, yeah, guys, I mean, I'm using Heat Wave again. I'm pretty sure I used Heat Wave last video. I can't quite remember. The 97 and 26 game. I can't quite remember if I used Heat Wave then or not, but Heat Wave is, like, still, I have the same opinion on it. I think it's a really insane specialist. I think it's really good. Might even, no, never mind. I was about to say it might even be too good, but there's a distance to it, like like how far it can actually stun somebody from or whatever. So that really makes it to where it's not overpowered. If it like went a really long distance, like if it could stun you from a really far away, then, you know, maybe it would be overpowered. But the fact that it's kind of just like a concussion is, you know, I mean, really think about it though. Like, the Heat Wave is literally like a concussion, but you actually can't. Sorry about that. But you can't actually throw it. You have to be like right there, like with the guy. So if you think about it, it's actually a pretty balanced specialist in my opinion. But right here, I realize I'm pretty close to my Wraith, so I chill out for a little bit. Got my Lightning Strike, trying to get another set of streaks, because as you can see, the score, you know, we're winning, but they're also only down by about 30 points, which is definitely not too much, especially in hardpoint. You know, you can get 30 plus points off of one hardpoint if you stay on it the whole time. So there was no telling if they were going to make a nice little comeback or not. So I was just being very cautious, and I got both my streaks with this nice little double kill right here. Luckily, and my streaks honestly saved the game for us. If I wouldn't have gotten these streaks, we probably wouldn't have won the game. And I don't mean to sound, you know, I don't really know what the word would be, but I don't mean to sound like I'm, you know, the reason we won. But guys, I got a lot of kills. I was on the hard point for like 2.5 minutes, and I got all these streaks that like took people off the hard point. I mean, without those streaks and without the objective play, then honestly we probably would have lost. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, I believe the game is wrapping up. Yeah, 236, and this guy right here, that's the one I just killed with Heat Wave. He raged so hard right there. I heard him. He just like yelled as loud as he could whenever I killed him right there with that Heat Wave. It was pretty funny. And I started getting really hyped right here. I was like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Because this guy kept talking trash, and this would have been our 3rd game in a row that we beat them. And yeah, the game is wrapping up. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, remember to big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.